What's going on, people? So another day with Mercedes. I actually got my Sprinter van over here. I was working in Omaha, so I got my toolbox. And not too long ago, I have a problem with this thing. I don't know why. This canister for the oil filter. So I changed that gasket, and about, I don't know, 6-7 months ago, I changed this gasket. It's right here. It splits in half. So I don't remember what brand I bought it. The brand of the gasket. Obviously not an OEM because they don't offer it. So you can buy this gasket, which I have another one, which goes way over there in the block. You got to take the silencer off, belt, couple pulleys. I do have recorded video regarding that. It's way over there. And then the gasket goes right here in between this canister and a manifold. They call this manifold, oil manifold. There's a gasket too, but the Mercedes does not offer that gasket. So if you have a leak right here, they recommend you to change the whole thing, and maybe there's a reason for it. So they do make an aftermarket, this one and this one. So this is the one I removed, and believe it or not, it's really hard as a plastic, and this one is really soft. So this is the second time I replaced it. So I got that done, and then I really wanted to change the belt, because what happened is the oil drips on the belt. The belt doesn't look too terrible, but look at all that oil. I gotta go clean that out because it drops on a belt and splatter over. It doesn't leak much. It's just the reason why it splattered, and I got some left up there on the ground. I gotta clean it. So that's done. I let it idle for quite a bit. I don't know, about 20 minutes. Looks there's like no leaks. Then we have option on this car, heated and cooled cup holders. And we owned this car for about 5 years, and it's never been working. And I said I will fix it and never get to it. So I got the scanner right here, and I thought I could get a diagnostics, lay out fuse boxes. So then I look in the book, and the book's really complicated. So I Googled it, couldn't find it. Anyways, I found the places. There's a fuse box right here. There's a fuse box underneath the passenger seat. You have to slide the seat, and I already installed it back on. But there's a fuse box on the driver's side, rear seat, on the second row. There's a fuse box. You pop it out, and it's fuse 145, and that's what controls this thing. So then I don't know if I will do it again. So we started. I have it's been doing it for a while. So if it sits overnight, you start it up, it has a chain slap, and it's kind of loud. So one guy told me, I'm not sure it is, he said it will do it if you have a leak up here, because something the canister has to do with the timing chain tensioner. And he said if you have a leak, it leaks out and the tension gets loosened up. I don't believe in that, but whatever. So now it's guaranteed to have 100% no oil leaks, and we'll see if it's quit doing that. So this thing has 160,000 miles. We bought it was under 100,000. So we do put quite a bit of miles on it. I meant to do a review on one of these cars, because these cars nowadays become a lot cheaper, because when this thing was new in 2014, I believe they were right at $100,000, and obviously we didn't pay that much for it, but they do depreciate. When I was looking for the fuse box, guess what I found? I found one of these things, and let's see what was the price on it. $82,000. Yeah, by the time you pay taxes and everything, the new one is a lot more. This specific vehicle was $82,000 because diesels were more expensive than other one. So it has every option. Oh, right here. So it's only 240 horsepower, and 450 foot-pounds of torque, 7-speed automatic. This Sprinter van, my favorite vehicle. I absolutely love this thing. It has the same exact motor, but that's 2008, and it's only 156 horsepower. And the reason the vans, their engine lasts so much longer because they way under horsepower, and same as this one. And then the German car and one of them, Mercedes, which we don't have in the US, I've been told it's using the same exact motor, and it's almost 500 horsepower. Apparently you can get an AMG. I'm not sure. You can get an AMG with a diesel, and it's like 490 or something like that. So this engine and the engine in the van is way underrated. But the oil leak is fixed, and this one I recorded in the previous video. On this pipe, what comes out to be turbo, that likes to leak, so I did change the gasket. Now it's all nice, dry, and clean. I don't hear whistling sound, so I don't have a for sure boost leak. I'm still waiting from a dealer for the EGR, because they said the EGR is delaying for the respawn. So the reason this thing was at the dealer, because it still has a warranty. So for 4 or 5 years since we owned this vehicle, we literally had no issues with it. It actually still has the same tires I bought with, and I'm not planning to change them yet. I have a hole in one of them. I gotta actually put a plug in it. The only thing we had is that heated and cool cup holder, and BMW, I had an X5 BMW, same exact year with the diesel, or 2013. We had problem with the trunk lid, and apparently Mercedes does have the same problem with it, and so far so good. We have no issues. So back to the timing chain slap. So I had a Sprinter, I don't remember what year it was, 2012, 13, which is the same exact motor as this. And that thing had 780,000 miles. I had it for a very short period of time, and it has a chain slap with it too. The guy I bought from, he told me he had the chain slap from 150,000 miles, which is exactly what it had. And it had 650 or 750. I mean, it had an outrageous amount of miles. So regarding a chain slap on these cars, it's one of those things, it can let go, like the chain actually can jump a tooth, and then you can ruin some stuff. Does that happen too often, in my opinion? No, it does not. It can run for a very long time. I mean, nothing lasts forever. It can run for a very long time, or it can have a problem. So when you buy one of those vehicles with a chain slap, I think you have better chances to continue running this thing for a very long time, or it will let go. Depends how bad it slaps, and you have to look at it when you start it, see how long this makes in that noise, like chattering noise. If it's for like a split second, it's no big deal because tensioners work. But if you start it up and it's keep hammering for like, let's say 25 to 30 seconds, yes, you have more chances to jump the tooth on a sprocket. But I don't know. In the Mercedes, to do the repairs, it's really expensive. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know the guy who actually goes in internally in this engine, I don't. And he told me it's about $2,000, including parts to redo the sprockets, chains, tensioners, the whole thing. And I told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna drive it. It has 150,000 miles, and like I said, I had the Sprinter van. My mom has a 07, and that thing chatters once in a while, but we never had issues. So, and anytime I'm trying to do research regarding the slap on a timing chain, I never heard anybody said it failed, destroyed my engine, or jumped a tooth. And you know, I believe they are interference engine. So just gonna keep driving. So little video regarding oil and a timing chain. Thank you for watching all.